Good evening, groovy citizens, and happy, fantastic Friday. I hope you all have had a wonderful day and that you will have an even more wonderful weekend. But I tell y'all that I am so glad that today is Friday. Please believe me. My week has been so long, and when I say so long, I'm talking about with a whole bunch of O's in the word long. However, it has been so super productive, so I really cannot complain at all. But it has been a long week, and I am so thankful that the weekend is here. For those of you that have to work on the weekend, my heart goes out to you. We're gonna make that money. I ain't mad at you at all. Now, before I jump into today's topic, I just want to first of all say yesterday was a beautiful 80 some degree weather day, and today it's 57, but it's been overcast. I don't think the sun actually came out today. It's been overcast. Earlier today it was actually raining, well, drizzling but raining, and so it's a little nippy outside. I had to walk really quickly getting into the car because, as you can see, I don't have a jacket on. And as soon as I'm done with this video, I need to get myself together because me and the mister are going out to grab some nourishment. So I'm super excited because I don't know why, y'all, but my inner fat girl is craving some pancakes. So we're going to go to Denny's, get some pancakes. I know why. It's that time of the month. Don't judge me because I don't judge you. And so, yes, I am craving some pancakes, but, this too shall pass, right? And then we're going to get back on to our healthy eating come Monday. So if y'all pray with me, I think we can do this, all right? Just as I pray with you and for you. Now, something else I was going to tell you, and it slipped my mind. I don't know what it was, but it's okay. Today's topic, y'all, is a good one. It's a good one, and it's called Make This Your Year. Make this your year. Now, I'm going to share this quote with you. I don't know the gentleman's name, but I do know I like what I hear. Oh, my goodness. This was so motivational. In fact, I'm thinking about doing a part 2 on tomorrow. So we'll see. But I'm really thinking about doing part 2 tomorrow. And so he says, remove yourself from the list of people. And this is going to shout you. Remove yourself from the list of people that have disappointed you, that have lied to you, that have let you down. You are number 1 on that list. Let me unpack that real quick. We are so quick to point out the fact that somebody else disappointed us, but we don't stop to look at the man or the woman in the mirror. Because guess what? You disappoint yourself every day. You disappoint yourself when you don't follow through on what you said you were going to do. You disappoint yourself when you don't set goals for yourself. You disappoint yourself when you don't set realistic goals. You disappoint yourself when you allow other people to take advantage of you. You, me, we disappoint ourselves all the time. And it's so funny that we don't see it when we do it, but we're so quick to point out when other people do it. That's interesting. That is interesting. So I want y'all to think about that. See, I know you ain't gonna shout on that one. You need to, but you probably won't. And then he goes on to say, remove yourself. The real you is breathing down your neck, begging you to manifest. Stop lying to yourself. Stop letting you down. You got to kill the blame game. Stop blaming it on the person that walked out on you. Stop blaming it on the person that overlooked you. Stop blaming it on the person that undervalued you. Stop blaming it on the person that did not promote you, that did not see it, that did not believe it. Stop blaming everybody and look at yourself in the mirror. Did I not just say that, y'all? Did I not just call it? Again, we are so quick to talk about what everybody else did or didn't do, and we don't stop to think about the part that we played. This is why I always tell people that when you are in a relationship, and it doesn't matter what kind of relationship it is, but when you are in a relationship and that relationship doesn't work out, don't be so quick to point the finger at, well, he did this and he did that, he did the other, or she did this, she did that, she did the other. What did you do? Because see, I'm going to sit back and listen. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. I'm not going to judge, nor am I going to take sides. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to listen. And when you're done, I'm going to say, so what I hear you're saying is, and I'm going to read back, to you what you said to me. And then I'm going to look at you and I'm going to say, Now, what did you do? Or I'm going to ask the question, rather. What did you do? And 9 times out of 10, when I do that, people look at me and go, what did I do? What do you mean, what did I do? I just told you that he cheated, or she did this, or she did that, or she did the other. And I'll say, yeah, I heard you. I wear corrective. I have glasses for corrective vision, but there's nothing wrong with my hearing. What I'm asking you is, what did you do? See, because you told me what the other person has done, but you never said what you did. And I find that people have a way of always trying to make it seem like it's somebody else's issue why things didn't work out. But guess what? You played a part. Anytime a relationship doesn't work, and I've talked about this before, we all play a part. It may be a small part, but we all play a part. So don't be so quick to point out what the other person did until you think about what you did. Here's the other thing, and then we're going to move on. One thing I know is that people are always quick to, when they are cheated on, people always like to say, oh, I can't believe they cheated on me. And even in that case, I'm going to ask you, well, what did you do? See, because here's the problem. You know that they cheated, but they don't know that you've been talking to somebody else secretly, or you've been running around with somebody else or other people secretly. They don't know about your dirt, but you found out about theirs. So does that make them right? Does that make you wrong and them right? Or maybe I said that wrong. Does that make you right and they're wrong? No. See, you know about their dirt. They just didn't know about yours. So you played a part in it too, because chances are they did what they did because they knew what you were doing. They didn't tell you that they knew about it, but they knew. And that's why they did what they did. So always think about that. Look at, what did he say? He said, he said, stop blaming everybody else and look at yourself in the mirror. It's your fault you failed. You started the year with a little motivation and a few ideas, and it all tanked before February. Come on now. See, that's why I don't do New Year's resolutions. When people say, oh, Shell, what's your New Year's resolution? I don't have any. I don't, because 9 times out of 10, you make New Year's resolutions before, either on January 1st or December 31st, however that works for you. And then by February, all of that's gone out the window. You moved on to something else. So I don't do New Year's resolutions anymore. I set goals for myself, and I have them in my vision book so that I can go in and check them off. And some of y'all might say, well, Michelle, that's the same thing. Well, no, not really, but we'll unpack that in another video. He says, and the thing you got to ask yourself is, am I going to repeat my history? That'll shout you right there. Or will I blaze a new trail? Because history for many of you is uncertainty. History for many of you is depression and anxiety, and that substance you can't shake, and that person you can't leave. History for many of you is they're better than me. Oh, come on, somebody. History for many of you is nobody, air quoting, nobody will show up if I build it. I don't have the time. I'm not good enough. It's time to get out of the way. See, I've talked about this before. Many of you can't get where you want to be because of you. You are the only one that's holding you back. And if you would just get out of the way, you would go so much further in life. I don't know about you all. See, I'm not going to let you all waste my time, but I'm not going to waste my time either, because my time is very precious to me. And so when you look at it that way, it'll make you want to do more, because you're going to say, well, wait a minute, I'm not going to let them waste my time, so why would I waste it? And that's a problem many people have. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil, right? If you really think about it, you're wasting your time, but you don't see that. You see it when other people do it. That's why you need to get out of your own way. Some of you all are your own worst enemies. But until you acknowledge that, it's never going to change. Let me move on. He says, it's because of you that you are not where you want to be. And let me put a pin right here. And that is so true. Many of you had expected, I'm guessing right around after Christmas, if you make resolutions, many of you expected to be further along on your to-do list by now, and you're not. You know why? Because of you. You are your own worst enemy. If you would just get yourself out of the way, let God show up and show out as only He can, I promise you, and you stay focused and do what you said you were going to do, you'd be so much further. Some of you all set out to lose some weight. You haven't lost a thing. You know why? Because you haven't even worked on it. You haven't even tried, but you always in your prayer meditation time, Lord, I need you to help me lose some weight. God is saying, okay, I can help you, but you got to help yourself. Don't ask me to help you lose some weight and you still going to a Dunkin' Donuts getting Boston cream donuts. I'm guilty of that. But that I'm working through my things. I'm not blaming anybody else. I can take credit for my part. But you get what I'm saying. Some of you are not where you want to be because you are your own worst enemy. But you want to blame it on everybody else. Nobody has lied to you more than you. Let me put a pin right here. We always talk about, oh, they lied to me, but you're lying to yourself every single day. Again, stop seeing the thorn in somebody else's eye and look at the one that's in yours. You lie to yourself. You're not really doing what you need to do, and that's why you're not achieving your goals, but you want to point the finger at other people and blame them for why you aren't where you want to be. Some of y'all are on jobs that you absolutely hate. Some of you are on jobs that you know you are overqualified for, but you want to sit back and you complain about your supervisors and your managers not promoting you, yet you stay. What you staying for? You know they're not going to promote you. They're always overlooking you for somebody else. So why do you stay? Pack up your stuff and go on somewhere else. Go somewhere where you will be appreciated. Again, own up to the part that you play. Here is what I need you to do. He says, go find a mirror. Go for a walk. Go for a drive. Tell yourself, this is my year. And when you read this in the description box, you're going to see it's in all caps, because I really need you to do that for me. I need you every day that you wake up and you're getting dressed to go wherever it is you go in the morning. I need you to look in that mirror and you look yourself square in the eye and you say, this is my year. This is my year, and I will not allow anything or anybody to keep me from achieving my goals. I will not allow myself to stand in the way, because this is my year. And you can do anything that you put your mind to. I just need you to see. I believe it. I believe it for me. I believe it for you. But I need you to believe that. And I need you to do your part. I need you to stop sitting around waiting for everybody else to make things happen for you, but you don't want to do anything. You are your own worst enemy. I keep trying to tell y'all that. He ends up with, you've got to be willing to do what 98% of the people in this world are unwilling to do. You've got to eat differently. You've got to work differently. You've got to think differently. And that list can go on and on and on of things that you need to do different. If you don't do things differently in 2023, you are going to repeat whatever it was that you were dealing with in 2022. And some of you all are still repeating things that you were doing in 2021 and in 2020, 2019. You know why? Because you have not realized that you are the problem. You have not realized that you are the one that's holding you back. You have not realized that you have the potential, but you don't see it in you, because you're too busy sitting back complaining about, well, they don't believe in me. They're not encouraging me. Let me tell you something. Y'all know that I do not like saying I don't care, but I'm saying it. You know what? I don't give a daggone, because that's not what I wanted to say, but I don't give a daggone who does not believe in you. I don't give a daggone if who is not supporting you. You go out there and do your thing anyway. You know why? Because whatever it is that you do, whatever service that you offer, whatever gift that God has given you, somebody is in need of that. But if you sit back behind that wall of self-doubt, that wall that says they're not going to support me, because chances are your family doesn't even support you, then if you keep doing that, you're missing out on the people that you've been called to bless, because you're too afraid to step out there and do whatever it is that God has called you to do. But you always want to sit back and complaining on the phone with your girlfriends or your guy friends about how nobody's doing anything for you and nobody's supporting you. Well, why should they? You don't even believe in yourself, so why should other people believe in you? I'm just saying, make this your year. I think I talked about this briefly at the beginning of the year, but there are going to be times where I'm going to talk about this again, maybe at our 6-month mark. I don't know, but you all have got to make this your year. See, here's the thing that bothers me with some folks, and I'm going to let you be. You know what you need to do. You're not happy where you are, but you will not, for whatever reason, you will not step out on faith and do what you need to do. Can I tell you why though? I'm gonna tell you why. You're not gonna do it because you're comfortable. See, many times people get comfortable. Y'all know how it is when you get comfortable, right? That's just like, and let's tell the truth again, tell the truth, shame the devil. How many of y'all laid in that bed and y'all was so comfortable that alarm went off and you said, you know what, Lord, I'm gonna call in because I don't feel like going to work today. Keep it real now. Keep it real, because we can be real with one another. But you have, because I know it. I know I have done it. I don't do it often, but I have done it where I was just so comfortable. Well, that's how you are in life. You are so comfortable where you are that you're afraid to step out and do what you need to do to get you to where you want to be. Again, I take the example of some of you, many of you are on jobs that you absolutely hate. You just hate getting up in the morning, going to this job, but you thank God and you say, Lord, I thank you for this job because it provides me with the means to take care of myself and my family. But you know, I hate coming here. You absolutely hate it, yet you're not doing anything to update your resume, to apply for other jobs. You're not doing anything. You know why? Because you're comfortable where you are. Well, I need you to stop being comfortable, because you are never, ever, ever going to be able to move forward as long as you are comfortable. Because that being comfortable, it has a hold on you, and it's keeping you right here in this seat where I'm sitting. But see, when I'm no longer in that comfortable place, it'll make me want to get out of this truck and go do something else, because I'm no longer comfortable. And nothing good ever. Not saying that your comfort zone is not a good place. It's a good place for you. But if you want to move ahead and do some different things, you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone. You are going to have to. But going back to what I was talking about, I've talked to people and they'll say, you know, Shell, I know I need to do better for myself. I know I need to stop doing this. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop doing the other. I need to do more of this. I need to do more of that. I need to do more of the other. And I am one day, but you know, right now, I'm just not motivated. Why? Why aren't you motivated? What do you need? Do you need a hammer to hit you upside of the head to get you motivated? But then you complain. You complain again about going to that job that you hate, but you're not doing what you need to do to be able to get a better paying job, or doing something that you want to do. It might mean that you just need to update your resume. It may mean that you need to go back to school. It may mean that you need to not necessarily work on another degree, but maybe you need to take some non-credit courses. I know community colleges have them. As a matter of fact, I need to look at the book that we got from PG Community College, the non-credit course book. Colleges do have non-credit courses that you can take that look good on your resume to help you get where you want to be. I'm just saying, I need you all to do your part, because you need to make this your year. I want to see so many of you succeeding. I truly do. But until you want it, you have to want it as well. I can want it for you, but until you want it for yourself, it's never going to go anywhere. And so I need you to want it, you guys. I really do, because I want you to make this your year. Because, honey, let me tell you something. I am making this my year. You hear what I say? I cannot wait until the end of the year when I do my end of the year closeout video, if you will, talking about my accomplishments for this year. I just cannot wait, because I know I'm going to have a long list of things to share with you all. And I want you all to be able to do the same. Listen, y'all, that's it. That's my time. I want you to go out there and enjoy the rest of your evening. If you're going out, y'all know the drill. I need you to be safe. Be careful where you're going. Please don't travel by yourself if you don't have to. And y'all stop getting gas at night, because too many bad things happen to people getting gas at night. If you have to get gas while it's still daylight. Not saying that nothing can happen to you, but it's not as likely. So be careful where you're going. Be careful about traveling alone. If you're going out to clubs or parties, don't you leave with anybody that you didn't come with. And I mean that. Now, if it's somebody that you know, and that might be okay. But typically speaking, if you did not come with those people, you do not leave with them. Do you understand what I'm saying? People are coming up missing, they're getting killed, and all kind of stuff. So I need you to be careful if you're going to go out, and make sure you have your hand sanitizer and your mask. Practice social distancing if you can, but just enjoy yourself. But be safe doing so, because I don't want to hear about any of you all on the news. I truly don't. I love you all, and I want nothing but the best for you. And being a mom, it makes me say that, because I care. I truly, truly care. So if you're new to watching my videos, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I do car conversations every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So make sure you come back tomorrow and join me for another motivational, uplifting video for you. If this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. Y'all know I miss you when I don't get a chance to see you, because y'all are my babies and I love you. Again, go out there, enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great weekend. And whatever you do, always remember, I need you to make this your year. You are awesome individuals. You can do anything that you put your mind to, but you have to want it. And I need you to get out of your comfort zone and go get it. You know the drill, you know the spiel. I love you to the moon and back, and there's nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that you can do about it, because that will never change. Love you all, and we'll talk again tomorrow.